Hello guys, my name is Prince and this is Math Center. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Post your comments and questions on my social media handles and I'll respond to it. We are on the topic number basis. In the previous video, we learned how to add and subtract numbers in non-decimal basis. In this video, we are going to learn how to multiply and divide numbers in non-decimal basis. So let's pick some examples and see how this is done. So the question is telling us to evaluate the following, and we have been given 4 questions here. So we pick them one after the other and see how to go about it. So we pick the first question. We have 100,110 base 2 times 11 base 2. So just as you do for multiplication in base 10, you arrange the number such that you can multiply it. So usually we write the number with the large digit first, then we followed by the number with the lesser digit. So in this case, we write this one first, then followed by this. We bring our multiplication sign here, then we draw the line such that we can multiply. So first, you are going to follow the same principles as multiplication for base 10. So 1 will multiply 0, we are going to get 0. 0 in base 2 is 0, so you write 0. 1 times 1 will give us 1. 1 in base 2 is 1. 1 times 1 again will give us 1. 1 in base 2 is 1. 1 times 0 is 0. 0 in base 2 is 0. 1 times 0 will be 0. 0 in base 2 is 0. Then 1 times 1 will give us 1. 1 in base 2 is 1. Then we multiply with this digit 2. So 1 times 0 will give us 0. 1 times 1 will be 1. 1 times 1 again will be 1. 1 times 0 will be 0. 1 times 0 is 0. Then 1 times 1 will give us 1. So we are done with the multiplication. So from here we have to add the two numbers that we have here. So we add 100,110 to 100,110. So we do the addition. Don't forget that the addition is in base 2. So we have 0 plus, there is no number here, so it means that the number there is 0. So 0 plus 0 will give us 0, in base 2 will be 0. Then 1 plus 0 will give us 1, 1 in base 2 is 1. 1 plus 1 will give us 2. 2 in base 2 is 1 remainder 0. So we write the remainder, which is 0. Then we carry the 1 forward to the side. So we bring that 1 here. So we are going to have 1 plus 1, which is 2. 2 in base 2 is 0. Is 1 remainder 0. So we write the remainder here, which is 0. Then we carry the 1 forward to this side. When you carry the 1 forward to this side, here is 0. So if you carry the 1 forward here, this place is going to be 1, since you are going to have 1 plus 0. So you are going to have 1 plus this 0 here, and that is going to give us 1. So this place is going to give us 1. So you can see from here that 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 remainder, 2 in base 2 give us 0 remainder 1. So you write, you give us 1 remainder 0. So you write the remainder 0. You carry the 1 forward to this side. You add it to this 0. You are going to get 1. So 1 plus 1 again give us 2. 2 in base 2 is 1 remainder 0. So you write the remainder 0. You carry the 1 forward to this side. Here is already 0. So 1 plus this 0 here will give us 1. So we have 1 plus 0, which will give us 1. 1 in base 2 is 1. Now we come here, 1 plus 0 will give us 1. So 1 in base 2 is 1. Then we already have 1 here, so 1. Don't forget that we are doing the addition in base 2. So it means that if you multiply 100,110 by base 2 by 11 base 2, we are going to have 1110010 base 2. Once again, you can use the trick I showed you in the previous video to try this on your calculator, since it's in base 2 and you can do that. If you are having problem following this, there is another alternative to this. All you need to do is to convert this number here to base 10. So convert 100,110 base 2 to base 10. Convert 11 base 2 to base 10. Multiply the answer that you get. You are going to get your answer in base 10. Then convert that final answer to base 2. It is that simple. They are all going to give you the same answer. Let's pick the next example. So we can say that if you have 100,110 base 2 times 11 base 2, you are going to have 111,0010 base 2. The next example is 423 base 5 times 22 base 5. So we arrange them such that we can multiply. So we begin. 2 times 3 will give us 6. 6 in base 5 is 1 remainder 1. So you write 1, then you carry the 1 forward to the side. Now remember that we are doing multiplication, so you don't straight away add the 1 to this. You first multiply 2 by 2, that will give us 4. We already have a remainder 1, so you add that 1 to it. If you add that 1 to it, you are going to get 5. Now 5 in base 5 is 1 remainder 0. So you write 0, then you carry the 1 forward. Now when you come here, you are going to have 2 times 4, which will give us 8. Don't forget that we already have 1 that we've carried forward. So 2 times 4 will give us 8, plus that 1 will give us 9. 9 in base 5 will give us 1 remainder 4. So if 9 in base 5 will give us 1 remainder 4. So you write 1, then remainder 4, as we have here. So I'm going to go through it again. 2 times 3 will give us 6. 6 in base 5 is 1 remainder 1. So you write the remainder 1, then you carry the 1 forward to the side. But since we are doing multiplication, you first have to multiply before you add the remainder to it. So 2 times 2 will give us 4. We have a remainder 1, so you add that remainder 1 to it, it's going to give us 5. 5 in base 5 is 1 remainder 0. So you write 0 as the remainder, you carry the 1 forward. Now 2 times 4 will give us 8. You already have a remainder which is 1. You add that to 8, you are going to get 9. 9 in base 5 is going to give us 1 remainder 4, as we have it here. Now we are done multiplying with this, so you pick this one. So we are going to go through the same process again. 2 times 3 will give us 6. 6 in base 5 will give us 1 remainder 1. So you write 1, you carry the 1 forward. 2 times 2 will give us 4. You add 4 to 1, which is the remainder. You are going to have 5. 5 in base 5 is 0, 1 remainder 0. So you write the remainder 0, you carry the 1 forward. Now 2 times 4 will give us 8, plus that 1 will give us 9. 9 in base 5 will give us 1 remainder 4. So you can see from here that you use 2 to multiply this, so you are going to get this. In the same way, you use 2 to multiply the same thing, so you are going to, what is on top here is going to be the same as what is below here, just that their position will change, since this is here and this 2 is also at the side. So from here we can now add what we have here. So we have 1 plus, there is no number here, which means that is 0. So 1 plus 0 will give us 1. 1 in base 5 is 1. 0 plus 1 will give us 1. 1 in base 5 is 1. 4 plus 0 will give us 4. 4 in base 5 is 4. 1 plus 4 will give us 5. 5 in base 5 is 1 remainder 0. So you write the remainder 0, you carry the 1 forward to the side. We add that 1 to this, which is already 1. So 1 plus 1 will give us 2. And we are doing the addition in base 5. So it means that if you multiply, it means that if you multiply 423 base 5 by 22 base 5, you're going to have 420,411 base 5. Once again, if you are finding it difficult following how this multiplication and addition is done, just convert 423 base 5 to base 10, convert 22 base 5 to base 10, then multiply the answers. You are going to get your answer in base 10. Then you convert that answer from base 10 to base 5, and it's going to be the same as what you have here. Let's pick the next example. We have 2402 base 5 divided by 13 base 5. So in division, what you have to do is that convert this to base 10, convert this to base 10, divide the result that you get, then finally convert your answer to base 5. That's simple. So you first convert 2402 base 5 to base 10. So in converting it, we know that you multiply each digit with the base. So 2 times 5, 4 times 5, 0 times 5, then 2 times 5. You order them, so 0, 1, 2, 3. We've done a lot of this, so you should be conversant with this process by now. So we are going to have 2 times 125 plus 4 times 25 plus 0 times 5 plus 2 times 1. 2 times 125 will give us 250, 4 times 25 will give us 100, 0 times 5 will give us 0, and 2 times 1 will give us 2. You add everything here and you are going to get 352. So we can say that if you convert 2402 base 5 to base 10, you are going to have 352. Then you now convert 13 to base 5. So in converting 13 to base 5, you are going to have 1 times 5 exponent 1 plus 3 times 5 exponent 0. So you multiply 1 with 5, you multiply 3 with 5. Then we order the bases, so 0, 1. Now this is going to give us 1 times 5 plus 3 times 1, and you add everything, you are going to get 8. So we can see clearly from here that 2402 base 5 in base 10 is 352. 13 base 5 in base 10 is 8. So we can divide this here. Remember, this division is done in base 10, so it's pretty easy. So 352 divided by 8 is 44. You can do this on a calculator since it's already in base 10. So you just punch 352 divided by 8. So it means that we now have our answer in base 10. 2402 base 5 divided by 13 base 5. We have it in base 10 to be 44. But we don't want our answer in base 10. The question gave us the numbers in base 5. So we have to represent our answer in base 5. So we have to convert 44 to base 5. So in converting 44 to base 5, you draw your table as usual. You divide 44 by 5. You are going to have 8, remainder 4. You divide 8 by 5. You are going to have 1, remainder 3. Now, since 1 is less than the number here, you write it as the last number here. So 134, which means that if you convert 44 to base 5, you are going to have 134 base 5. So we can now say that 2402 base 5 divided by 13 base 5 will give us 134 base 5. Let's move on to the last example. 20211 base 3 divided by 22 base 3. So what you need to do is to first convert the first number to base 10. Converting that, we have 2 times 3 exponent 4 plus 0 times 3 exponent 3 plus 2 times 3 exponent 2 plus 1 times 3 exponent 1 plus 1 times 3 exponent 0. This is going to give us 2 times 81, since 3 exponent 4 is 81, 0 times 27, 3 exponent 3 is 27, plus 2 times 9, 3 squared is 9, plus 1 times 3 exponent 1 is 3, plus 1 times 1. 3 exponent 0 is 1. Any number exponent 0 is 1. So we now have 2 times 81 will give us 162. 0 times 27 will give us 0, since any number times 0 is 0. 2 times 9 will give us 18, plus 1 times 3 will give us 3. Any number times 1 is the same number. 1 times 1 will give us 1. So we add everything here and we are getting 184. Now you convert 22 base 3 to base 10. That is the next step, and that is going to give us 2 times 3 exponent 1 plus 2 times 3 exponent 0. And this is going to give us 2 times 3 plus 2 times 1. 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 1 is 2. 6 plus 2 will give us 8. So we now know that 20211 base 3 is 184 base 10. Then 22 base 3 is 8 in base 10. So we can divide this since they are already in base 10. 184 divided by 8, if you punch that on your calculator, you are going to get 23. So it means that now we have our answer in base 10. But we don't need the answer in base 10. We need it in base 3 since the question was in base 3. So we have to convert 23 to base 10. So in converting 23 to base 10, you draw your table like this. We divide 23 by 3, and that will give us 7, remainder 2. Since 23 divided by 3 will give us 7, 3 times 7 will give us 21. 23 minus 21 will give us the remainder 2. We have done a lot of this, so you should be conversant with how to find the remainders by now. Then the next step, you divide 7 by 3, and that's going to give us 2, remainder 1. Since 7 divided by 3 will give us 2, remainder 1 here. 3 times 2 will give us 6. 7 minus 6 will give us the remainder of 1. Now, since 2 is lesser than the number here, you are going to write it here as the last number. So you are going to have 2, 1, 2. So it means that if you convert 23 to base 3, you are going to have 2, 1, 2 base 3. So we can say that 20211 base 3 divided by 22 base 3 is equal to 212 base 3. So you see, it's pretty easy. When we are given two numbers to divide, all you need to do is first convert the first number to base 10, convert the second number to base 10, then you do the division in base 10. After that, you convert your answer from base 10 to the base that you were given. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you in the next video, where we'll take more examples on division and multiplication of numbers in non-decimal basis. This time, in the examples that you will pick, the two bases will be different. Bye bye.